Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in today's video I want to talk about the the award that what did they call it? They said, what did they call it? International Women Something Award. You know, for anyone that does not know, there's a couple. The guy is American, he's white American, and the wife is a Nigerian, and they recently broke up. The man came out and announced that he's divorcing his wife. I've made a few videos about them, and they've become like a case study that a lot of people see the need to use them as an opportunity to address this and address that and address that. So since, because I've addressed one or two things about them, people always leave a comment and say, oh, what about this? What is your opinion about this one that just happened? Whatever. And I honestly find that there are a lot of things that keep happening, and then when people leave me these comments and I feel like, okay, there's something there to talk about, I make a video about it and, you know, explain how I feel about it. Apparently the wife got an award. It was organized by you know, I don't even know who organized it, so I didn't look into that. But anyway, she got an award and she went up to pick up the award and all of that. Now, going to why she got an award, I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna tell me, feel like, what has she done to deserve an award? Let's be honest. If you think about it in the real sense of it, I'll tell you guys why she deserves an award in a minute. I'm already laughing. I'll try not to laugh too much. I'm already laughing, but I'll tell you guys why I believe she deserves that award. Now, she does not deserve an award for having a baby. Of course, like and today people begin born. If there's an award, people like us who don't born full house, what did our come give us? What about our mothers and mothers before us that had battalion of children? In short, they would have collected so much award that there would be no room to store them. So it was not even about, oh, she had a baby. Women, they born every single day. You understand? Women, they born left, right, and center. Don't get award for having babies. What is it? Award for being divorced? She will not be the first one or the last one for being divorced. No. Singing is not, you can't say the award for singing. She's not a bad singer, but it's not, honestly, let's be honest. The award is not for singing. Or is it the dancing? The award is not for the dancing. Let's be honest, right? But why I personally feel like she deserves an award, honestly, how I feel is that she deserves an award for surviving such a horrible Cho-Cho-Cho husband. Jane Mark. The amount of the Cho-Cho-Cho of that man. How many women can come out and say they survived such a... I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to laugh. Oh my goodness. Not just that she survived him, but she survived him publicly. Personally, I've never seen a man like that in my life. I have never seen. The talk. Let me tell you, anybody can talk, but talk sense. He's the one that came out to say he's divorcing his wife. At first, he said he's divorcing her because she said she regretted having the child. And he didn't say, you see, somebody cannot just wake up and say, if it's true she said it, I don't know, because that's what he said. If somebody cannot just wake up and say, I regret having this child. How the conversation started before they got there? Kosofua, he didn't tell us. He didn't even say that one. Okay. And then next he changed it and said the reason I divorced her is because she wanted to kill Abi. She said she was going to kill whatever he was saying. He said a lot that I can't remember all of them. Then later he said she was unfaithful. He was not sure if the child is even his. She was unfaithful throughout the marriage. Then one day he made the video by himself again and said, hey, no, I apologize. No, she was not unfaithful throughout the marriage. No, she was unfaithful at the beginning of the marriage. And then he came out again. He was saying, pick. Me and everybody is free to talk. Oh, that is my own, but it is the content of what somebody is saying sometimes that you understand. There's a difference between the freedom to speak and the content of what you're speaking. It is absolutely wrong to come out to try to destroy somebody with what you're saying without even any proof. This guy was speaking and speaking. The wife didn't say anything. I'll say it again, because when some people come and say, but Korra this, Korra that, she doesn't dress well, she doesn't do that. Me, I don't like the way she dresses. But let me tell you, if you see two people fighting, and they call the police took a report and they go to court, the judge is not going to say, who was dressed well and who wasn't dressed well when that happened. The judge is not going to ask you that. It's who did this and who did that, who was at fault. I made a video which I was explaining, I'm absolutely not a fan of the way she dresses, and I'm never going to be a fan of it. But it doesn't stop me from speaking as to when it comes to speaking the truth. Let me tell you, where she dresses is what she does to herself. I personally feel like she's degrading herself. She's putting herself down. There's no class. You see, I'm personalizing it. The way she dresses, there is no class in the way she dresses. I believe she can do better. You know, let me tell you guys, if you look at people like, when they say, oh, look at royalty, whatever. When you look at them and the way they bring themselves out in public, It doesn't mean they don't know how to wear swimsuits or whatever. Even the Kate Middleton that is marrying the UK guy, you know, what's his name, William. And we've seen pictures of her at the beach or whatever. She wears what people wear at the beach. Or when she's going to wherever, she dresses appropriately according to where. But you can't come all the time. You see when some people say, oh, royalty, this, that. I believe that we're all royals. That's how I see it. We are the children of a God. A God. So are you not a royal? But why don't you carry yourself like a royal? I'm not a fan of the way she dresses, but that does not have anything to do with when it comes to what is right or wrong. The way she's dressing is she's doing herself a disservice. She's a beautiful woman. I'm going to say that, right? She's doing herself a disservice. She's doing everything. I feel like she's degrading herself. Let me put it like that. My personal opinion, right? This is how I feel about it. But all of those things, I think she's doing to herself. So people that come and say, hey, but Korra doesn't do that, they only speak about the way she dresses. You're not going to judge their problem according to how she dresses. But what he is doing, like I said, what she's doing is what she's doing to herself. She's doing herself a disservice. Personal, that. But what he is doing, he's not doing it to himself. He's doing it to her. If you come and say she did this, she did that without any proof, he only says, I have proof, I have proof. What proof he has not shown? I have proof, I have proof. You know, bring out any proof. He was Cho-Cho-Choing such a long time. Marriage is not the end. No, be today, marriage is not start of the end. But trying to destroy somebody when it's over, it is a no-no in my personal book. Right? And this guy was Cho-Cho-Choing, Cho-Cho-Choing, you know. She no talk. She only spoke once. And proof of full ground. Picture of the girl he was meeting in Brazil. The text message exchanges and everything. That he even told the girl that the woman is a mistake. He came out and said it's not true. She was just a friend. If she was just a friend, why was she telling that she was not happy? Because she felt like you lied to her. How can your wife be pregnant? If it was just a friend, why would she be upset because your wife was pregnant? According to the text we saw. And why then do you tell her, do you see the need to tell her that it was an accident? The baby was an accident. You don't say that. That is none of the business of a friend. So and what was she kissing? Like, look at the video and she was kissing his hand. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it was like, so look at that. If it was her that had that kind of friend, what would they call it? So he has been speaking, no proof. She spoke once and received full ground. But did you guys notice that as soon as she brought out those receipts, this guy now was like somebody that like somebody they pour cold water on his body. That was since that time he started coming down. Well, you know that his gra reduced since that time, even though he's still kind of like, but they reduced since then because people saw what he didn't expect to come out. So going back to this thing, this award, the way this man displayed in public, the public, let me tell you, the humiliation is not even just what he's saying. The humiliation, let me tell you, for people to say, so now this one be the man where this girl go they marry. It is humiliating. I don't come and speak about people's looks or whatever. I don't care what people look like. Whether somebody is good looking, not good looking, is short or is short. It doesn't matter. Every human being deserves to be loved and loved. I don't mind somebody has one eye or is even blind, speech impairment, somebody has a disability, whatever. It's not about the outside. I'm not a fan of people coming and say, oh, you know even this, that. No. Right? But who are you on the inside? Listen, when they secretly recorded him, he was the one that was aggressive. When he was the one filming, he was like the one that was aggressive. If this guy, you know, is typically, human beings typically, you know, when you're coming out, you come out typically your best way, your best dress, your best behavior, whatever. When you reach out, you can be walking on like this, you sit in public, you sit nicely. When you reach out, you relax, your real self comes out. Typically not in public. Right? There are some women that they always see, like when they reach out, they see their leg open because this is your home where you can relax and be whatever. If this guy can display like this in public, typically, you know, human beings will be in their best behavior when they are in public. If this guy can be like this in public, from what we have seen, imagine what he was like at home, and imagine what kind of marriage that lady lived in all these years. I beg my people, she deserves that award. She deserves an award for surviving such a horrible, I'll say horrible, because his display has been horrible. She deserves an award for surviving such a horrible. What we have seen, in my opinion, is horrible. Couples go their separate ways every single day, but not like this. Not like this. Do you know the humiliation for people to now know that, oh, so we even thought she was married to a man. She was actually married to a boy. My mom will give birth, and my mom was there, and my mom was a grown-ass man. My mom. So it is the public humiliation, embarrassment alone. Publicly, oh. So women may have experienced it at home, but not in the presence of a big mad. The whole world. Well, I can't say the whole world, but I think a lot of Nigerian community and some communities, you know, because after the whole thing went viral, now the whole story went viral, you know, a lot of Nigerian people got to know about their story. So at the end of the day, it was a massive public, you know, whatever. She deserves an award for that. I'm being honest with you. Some women may have gone through worse. It didn't happen publicly. You know, I have shared my own marriage stories or whatever. Do you know I have a reason why I never showed the picture of the man or show the pictures of his family? I could have come here to make it a drama and bring a picture and of his family and bring everybody. I could have done that. But I didn't do that. Even if you're not anything, this is the mother of your children. Bottom line, I will say it again. People that are asking, which award? How does she deserve it? Let me tell you, there's nothing like amazing. She born Pekin, she got divorced. There's nothing amazing about all of those things. That is not what it is. But what I feel like, this girl deserve award is, what did that man do publicly that we saw? The very publicly. I'm telling you, that girl deserves award for surviving. I always laugh when I say this. I don't know why I laugh. Honestly, she deserves an award for surviving it publicly. She absolutely deserves it. So that is my opinion about the award, though. And I know I'm laughing about it, but I'm being honest. When I think about it, this is how I feel about it. She absolutely deserves it because people saw it. And I believe they gave it to her for that. I believe so. Because they saw what she went through. To today, I haven't seen what justification for what that man did to her publicly. All the so-called cheating, whatever. She has explained what happened at the beginning of the marriage. She explained it. And then that corresponds with what he said, that at the beginning of the marriage, it was when it happened. Every other thing he's saying up and down. You see, the truth is stable. The truth is consistent. The truth remains the same. He has changed his truth so many times. That is when you know that, I'm sorry, you cannot rely on him for the truth. Till date, I haven't seen any justification for what this man did publicly. Personally, I haven't seen it. And no human being should be treated like that publicly. Be it man or woman, deserve this kind of public embarrassment for no justifiable reason that we can put a finger on. And he was actually the one that there's so much evidence of his own alleged affairs. This video is getting too long, but I'm just saying it. As far as I'm concerned, that award, she deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. That is my opinion about it. As always, it is my own opinion that I have spoken. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.